G'day, this is Captain Australia, and I guess this is a Captain Australia news update. Boom boom. So apparently I was on the John Laws show this morning, unknowingly, and he gave a bit of a spiel for the big walk, which is lovely. So thank you, Mr. John Laws, for talking about the walk on your program. I also did a post on the Reddit Sydney group. So I think we might have a few new people coming in, and I would like therefore to start with a bit of a rundown. So my name is Simon. To do a bit of time travel first, I left home when I was 15 years old and I walked from Brisbane to a place called Gloucester, just outside Sydney, to escape a bad domestic situation. I went to live with my grandmother, and it was a time of healing and hope. So 5 years ago I got diagnosed with a stage 4 invasive head and neck cancer, 6 months to live. And I was able to beat it, but I couldn't come back from it. My life was wrecked. I was just a ghost slowly waiting to die. And I remembered the big walk I took as a child, and I realised that was a way for me to weave hope back into my life, to do that sort of a pilgrimage again. So that led me to Captain Australia's big walk. So it's all about hope and personal healing, and I realised if I was going to do it, I could superhero up for science and do it for charity. So the charity is called the Kids Cancer Project. They fund research to try and bring down the number, which is 950 Aussie kids every year, of children affected by paediatric cancer. So these are kids like my mate Archer, yay Archer, who's in hospital at the moment having a bone marrow transplant provided by his younger brother Callum. So lovely, lovely children affected by cancer, going through the garbage that I had to go through. No child should have to endure it. So that's what it's all about, and if you're newly arrived, you are very welcome here. The themes of what I'm trying to share really are based around having an adventure, that you're never too old to have an adventure, that it's okay to be you and to do the strange thing. You shouldn't apologise for being you, live your life, and basically that, you know, we are all capable of finding something remarkable. For me, it's dress up like a superhero and walk a couple of thousand kilometres. For you, it might be, I don't know, whatever that dream is, and that you should pursue your dreams. And the other really important theme is that a broken life can be fixed. That if you believe it, if you find hope, and if you do the work, a positive outcome is available. It is hot today, Rowie. Yes, mate, very hot, but that's all right. You know, I'm not getting too sunburnt. I've got this gear on. So right now I'm outside of a laundromat and just waiting for my #1 uniform to be dried off. It was ponging like, I don't know. If I asked you to wear my uniform or wear the slowly rotting skin of a roadkill kangaroo, you'd probably choose the kangaroo because it smelled better, you know. So that's being washed so that when I cross the bridge tomorrow I can wear the #1 uniform. And yeah, long and short of it, that's the next big thing in the big walk, crossing the harbour bridge, which for me is a symbolic moment. You know, I'm already in Sydney, but that's bang, straight into the middle of the city. And it's yeah, I feel that it's the spiritual halfway point. So we had a comment that might relate to Archer. Let's see. Oh, Kaz, yeah, thoughts and prayers with Archer. Well done, little brother Callum, little legend. Yeah, so those guys, lovely. And for me, that's the human face on the big walk. It's why I'm doing it. So, you know, we raise money and, you know, we come together to help a very important charity, and that's great. But for me, money is just it's symbolic. It's a number. It represents value and power and choice, but at the end of the day, you know, it doesn't have a face. But then I think of Archer, and when I'm marching along and when I'm tired or when it's hot, that's what I think about, the children affected by the disease, and it's just if we can just save one life. And that leads me to that old Hebrew saying that I quote all the time, and it's save but one life and you save the world entire. So it means that when we do something incredible and kind and constructive and hopeful and positive, we are weaving hope into our daily life and into the world, and it makes the world better. It lifts us all up and makes us all stronger. So that's what the big walk is about, really. It's just an old bullfed trying to do something positive before he dies, and so far it's working. So my self-repair is all going great, and the charity is, yeah, well, I hope tomorrow is going to be a big day for the charity. So everybody who has already donated, thank you so much. Anything else that you can do to share or promote or advertise would be a wonderful help. If you haven't donated, there's a sticky post. Actually, let me talk to you about the auction too. currently the sticky post is an auction for a luxury holiday valued at $12,000, donated by the people at Lizard Island Resort. So it's in North Queensland. Air transfers, all the food you can eat, all the drink you can drink, all the activities you can activity are all covered. So current bid is like 5,000 something or other. It's valued at 12,000, and the final amount goes onto the tally of money raised by the big walk. So check that out if you're interested in having a little bid for a luxury holiday. And in that post there's also links to the donation page and all the other info if you were inclined to donate. Okay, other comments. Have you managed to get any TV media on board for coverage tomorrow? Well, I spoke to this lovely lady, Lydia, who's a producer at the Today Show. She was going to take it to the drawing board, and she sounded pretty optimistic that they might like to do something nice with it. I'd love it if they got a drone up, or you know, the traffic chopper up, and they got somebody's grumpy. They got some video of us crossing the bridge. So there's going to be a bunch of people from the charity, from the Kids Cancer Project there, and any member of the public who'd like to come along to the Kirribilli side of the Sydney Harbour Bridge. We're going to cross at about 9 o'clock. So you should find a bunch of weird-looking people ready to walk across the bridge, and it's all in solidarity for the Kids Cancer Project. So if you'd like to come along and get in on that, please do so, you know. Yeah, and for me today, I just need to head to Kirribilli. So the lovely Jo, who I met at Ballina, and who has become Alfred to my Batman, I don't think I'm Batman, she's been ringing around, and she's found a venue that will provide a free bed tonight. So when I find out the name and details of the venue, like there's a shared bathroom situation and whatnot, so but I'll have a safe private bed somewhere that I can leave my bag and go and, you know, shop and stuff. So that's wonderful. I won't have to sleep in a dark alleyway or something, although honestly I do kind of want to have to find a rough place to sleep in Sydney. You know what I mean? But I have too many friends looking out for me for that, I guess. So thank you, I'm humbled. I'm touched and humbled, thank you. So yeah, it's still 15k to get there though, so once my laundry's done, I've got to leg it over there and check in with the media people and see if there's anything that's come up during the day. So that's where we are, that's what we're doing, and that's why we're doing it. And anything that you can do to help, convince yourself that it's worthwhile. Convince yourself that the charity, the cause, my own foolish efforts merit your support. But if you feel that they do, try and just share the hell out of it. Like advertise it, promote it, do what you can, please, because it is a tremendous cause. The more money we raise through this fundraiser, it just has to be the more positive the effect for children in the future who may otherwise have been affected by paediatric cancer. Okay, riggedy ramble, old man. Now, the other day I was only allowed to communicate in song, so I had to spend a day where I could not talk like this, and because I'm bouncing back from that, the hazard is that I'll just blah 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 all day long. So I'll let it go there, and I'll go and check and see if my uniform is dry, and yeah, I'll check in when I get to this accommodation this afternoon, and I don't know, maybe I'll have some time to kill on the northern shore of Sydney too. I want to go to Luna Park and ride the wild mouse or whatever it is. I don't know if it's still open, I have no idea. But maybe we'll have a wander around North Sydney, see if we can find a pub or something. Don't think you need to convince anyone on here. Yeah, well, if you're already here and you're a supporter, thank you. And for those who have been ringing media outlets and doing all of that stuff, bless you, wonderful. I'm humbled. I'll lose my words. For a guy who dresses up as a superhero, I'm just shy. I'm a shy old buffhead. So I'm sorry that I'm not able to properly say to you how grateful and humble and wonderful it is. So thank you so much. And yeah, all right. So I'll give you an update later. And in the meantime, it's dry uniforms and de-stinkified uniforms so that we can look and smell pretty when we cross the bridge tomorrow. So all the best. I'll update you later on. Hey, I might even be able to get in a swim. No, I got to get to the bridge first, and then I'll figure out what next. At North Sydney Pool. Okay, if that's near the bridge, maybe I will. Damien, thanks for the tip. Margaret says, we know you're grateful. That's why we help. Well, thank you. Thanks, everybody. All I can say is thanks. Thank you. Yeah. I hope tomorrow's a big day for the charity. I hope we get a good bit of coverage and that it just pushes things right up. So we'll just have to cross fingers and see how that plays out. So all the very best. I'm trying to do my very best, and I'm mindful of my, you know, I'm not a social media expert. So thank you for covering off that side of things. And yeah, Captain Australia's Big Walk, Melbourne. I'm almost halfway, maybe. I don't know. Less than, more than. Marie says, me too. Oh, that's why we help. Me too. Okay, yeah. Oh, Marie. Yeah, so Grant and Marie. Hey, lovely walking with you at Newcastle, Marie. Good to see your name. And Kaz, bloody legend. Kaz, you're a bloody legend. All right. Thank you, everybody. Can I think of a joke? You know, it's always good to leave on a joke. No, that's obscene. Obscene. Racist. Sexist. Misogynistic. No, I can't think of any jokes that are okay to tell. Sorry. But yeah, I'm on the crossing the bridge tomorrow. If you're in Sydney and you can get there, lovely. If you can't, but you are in Sydney and you would like to meet, fire me a message. Just let me know specifically when and where, or when-ish and where-ish you'd like to meet, and I'll try and make it work. Yeah, it'd be lovely to say hi. Share a can of Coke or something, whatever it is. So all the best. Thank you so much for your time. Sorry for my rambles. And yeah, I'll update you later on today. Bye-bye.